Hello, micronationalists. Yes, it's me again, James Wilary, your lovely neighborhood military leader of the Federal Republics of A1. So, just kind of here to talk about a few things today. First off, I'm going to start with Republic matters. We are putting the Republic on low alert following a bomb threat to a school campus, which part of the family of me, the premier, is a part of. They did evacuate the school, and because there's chances are there's no actual harm going on, most likely a prank, and because there's no actual harm to the nation itself, I'm just putting us on low alert just for parliamentary procedures and such an issue, not really worried about anything, but yeah, so we're on low alert. Um, Next, I did propose the Civil Unions Act in Federal Republics, which does legalize marriage for people of the same sex, because if most people here they've got to agree that we cannot oppress the rights of every person because of our ideals. Even if you believe against it, you gotta support it because one day it's gonna be you who's being oppressed, and it will be you complaining, and no one will come to your aid. Um, the poem First They Came for the Jews, I'm not gonna recite it, but it says my opinions very well on the issue. Um, on international affairs, I think there's one more thing I had, but I forgot it now. On international affairs, so James Pachowski, if I pronounced that correctly, I'm not very good with names, but James Pachowski seems to have won the admin election. I did support him, I won't lie. My votes on the MicroWiki would do me a good to lie. Not that I want to. I support him because I do believe he is the best of the candidates. I have to agree, he said himself, you can't replace Phil Fish, so, it's kind of hard to say he's the best for the position because, I prefer Phil Fish there. So, it's kind of, not saying he's bad, but can't say he's amazing compared to Philip either, just, for that. And I had a small debate earlier with Aldrich Lucas on this. I'm not going to go into detail because I really don't, that's not my point. What I realized is whether or not you support him in the race and whether or not you think he's the greatest person in the world for this, you need to support him. And to the common folk here in MicroWiki, that's not as important. But for the administration, this is crucial. Because, okay, yeah, I saw the administration was kind of wavering on who they voted for. But in the end, a house divided cannot stand. If James Pachowski is part of the administration must move on. Having squabbles and debates whether he's a good admin and just completely harassing him all the time will do nothing. All we'll do is weaken the admin team and hurt his chances for success. People don't vote for him because they don't think he'll succeed. Now, he won't succeed if you try to destroy him. If you don't destroy him, he succeeds. Better for the MicroWiki. It's really, in the end, it's not exactly about our squabbles about whether this is better or not. It's whether we're willing to let him be better or not. So you gotta note that the administration especially needs to support him. It is not they don't have to support him ideology or whatever, but they need to support him in principle, or else we are doomed. I'm an officer in my freshman class, and the vice president was elected is not exactly my first or second choice, but I go with her anyway because she was elected, and it's better for the class of the school I go to if I back her up. I don't like it, but I have to for the better good of the people. And yeah, that's just how things go. I'm sorry to force you. Well, I can't force you, but sorry to kind of verbally force you anything, but it just needs to be done. Um, Anything else going on? Oh yeah, legislature got reform. Woohoo! We kind of did need that. I had one other thing. Oh yeah, if you're on the FRA1 forum, I did post a little thing about a movie I'd like to make. Read it. I really don't feel like explaining it here in my My voice is kind of hurting now, and I also don't like the sound of my own voice, just a note. And I'm rambling now, so I think that's it. If I cannot think of anything in 5 seconds, I'm quitting. 4, 3. Oh, yes, that's it. I figured it out. Okay, Prsanea. Prsanea, in this vault behind me. It's hidden. You can't see it. I'm not going to show it to you. It's hence a vault. But it contains a bit of bullion, which is also hidden over there. You don't even know where I am, so I can tell you. But we do have a bit of bullion. The not Prsanea, the People's Reformed States Republic and the Royal Reformed States of America both printed their own money with the bullion I have, or we have. Yeah, it's kind of my position. But point being, we wish to start that up again, and Philip Fish, we plan to just kind of appeal to the legislature, executive, sorry, well, if we have to the legislature, but to appeal so we allow us to print our own money for the Republic instead, because we do have fiscal bullion to use that can actually be substantially backed, and we wish to restart that because we do find an interest in money and we want to get that going again. The Republic, the Federated Republics can figure out its general thing later, but we'd like to start printing our own money now. And that is it. I remember what I was forgetting. Yoo-hoo. Have a good day, everyone, or good night, or whatever time zone you're in. Thank you.